kind of an animal is Freddie?
Frog.
He's a frog. And what does he do, Jimmy, when we start our story hours? He says good morning or hello to Jimmy, and hello to David, and to Eddie, and to Scott, and to Ryan, and to Jennifer. Everybody looks so happy today. Let me see a big smile. Good. Come on, big one, Eddie. There you go. Jennifer, did you make a big smile? But you have your finger in your mouth. Now I can see it. Good for you. Did you ever go to the zoo? Oh, a zoo is such a nice place. Jimmy, if you go to the zoo, what would you see there?
We went to a zoo to have a petting one, but you know what?
What?
The petting part was closing
Oh,
early.
dear. It was closing early, so you didn't get to stay very long.
Or closed.
What kinds of animals did you see at the zoo?
Well, we only got to see the wild ones.
The wild animals? Well, what kinds of wild animals did you see? Name one for me. Lions, good. What else?
Well, there's one kind of animal we saw that wasn't wild.
What kind was that?
A seal.
Oh, a seal is a good animal.
I mean, feed them fish.
You can feed them fish. And what kind of animal has a big long trunk like this?
Elephant.
An elephant, just like the name tag that we gave you this morning when you came to the library, right? I have stories today about going to the zoo or going to the circus. And the first one is called Sam Who Never Forgets. This is Sam. He's a zookeeper.
I can't see.
Can you scoot over this way just a little bit? There.
I can see.
Sam is a zookeeper. Do you know what a zookeeper is, Ryan?
Sir, for a person who feeds the animals,
He's-
it's you.
Good. He's a person who feeds the animals and helps take care of them. Sam is a good zookeeper. He never forgets to feed the animals. Let's see what Sam does today.
Guess what? I found Star Wars story.
You found at the library, you found a Star Wars storybook? Good for you.
I had on my cereal, banana.
Oh, I like bananas. Are we all set for Sam Who Never Forgets? Here we go. In the park, the zoo clock strikes 3. Bong, bong, bong. And every day at 3 o'clock, Sam the zookeeper feeds the animals. Sam never forgets. Sam fills his wagon with good things for the animals to eat, and then he's on his way. Good afternoon, Giraffe, says Sam. I have some lovely green leaves for your dinner. And that's just what Giraffe likes best. Thank you, says Giraffe. And Sam is gone. That giraffe is very tall, isn't he?
Yeah, but he didn't have the right neck.
He doesn't have the right neck? Oh, he's bent over, that's why, Jimmy. He's not standing up tall, he's bending down to eat the green leaves.
But his neck and his head are fat.
They are a little fat, you're right. Hello, monkeys, Sam says, and hands them some yellow bananas. Splendid, say the monkeys. Sam never forgets. Next is Seal. Sam throws him some fish. Deliciously good, barks Seal. And then comes Bear, who loves red berries. Sam always brings him some. Sam feeds the hungry crocodiles. Oh, I wouldn't want to get too close to those crocodiles, would you? What is he feeding the crocodiles?
Fish.
Fish, good. And long-legged ostrich. He gives fresh meat to lion. And oats to quiet zebra. Oats are like Cheerios or oatmeal. Then Sam's wagon is empty, and off he goes. Oh dear, but Elephant has not been fed. And poor Elephant, who is very hungry, bellows, "Did you forget? Oh, Sam, did you forget?" All the animals are very sorry for poor hungry Elephant.
Sam forgot.
But just as a tear starts to fall from Elephant's eye, just as Elephant starts to cry, Sam calls out, "Forget? I never forget." And there Sam is with a wagon full of golden hay. Oh, Elephant, it's just that you're so awfully big, and you do eat such a lot. So I've brought you a wagon all your own. Elephant smiles. You didn't forget. And I do so love fresh hay. Elephant hugs Sam. Thank you, Sam. And Sam hugs Elephant. And just so no one should ever forget, just so everyone always remembers, elephant trumpets, hooray for Sam, hooray for Sam. Sam who never, ever, never, Sam who never, never forgets.
But he forgot the
Oh,
elephant.
he didn't forget. He went to get him a whole wagon full of hay of his own. Does your mommy ever forget to give you your lunch? Scott, move back just. Does she ever forget, Jimmy?
Nah.
David, does your mommy ever forget to give you supper? She does. What can you do if your mommy forgets?
Tell her.
Good idea, Jimmy. You can say, Mommy, 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 you forgot. It's time for lunch. Is that what you would do, Jennifer?
Just one.
What, Ryan?
My mom never gives me any lunch.
Oh, dear, you better remind her. She sounds forgetful today. Ryan, will you move over just a little bit over closer to Eddie? And Jennifer's going to scoot back because she's having trouble seeing, aren't you, Jennifer? Do you remember open, shut them? Hold your hands up. Will you say it with me, please, Jimmy? Open, shut them, open, shut them. Give a great big clap. Open, shut them, put them in your lap. Roll them, roll them, roll them, roll them. Give a great big clap. Roll them, roll them, roll them, roll them, put them in your lap. Terrific. I have another zoo story for you about Miffy the bunny. Do you know Miffy the bunny? She's so nice. Who has this book?
Tari.
Oh, that's it's such a good book.
Just one.
Oh, is that your friend?
Who I met.
Just 1 minute, Jennifer. Does your sister have this book? Miffy's a bunny, and today just 1 minute, Jennifer. Today her daddy is going to take her to the zoo to see all the animals at the zoo.
Know who's coming over to my house?
Who's coming?
Kate's sister.
Katie's sister's coming? That sounds good. This book is, Jennifer, we'll talk later. This book is called Miffy at the Zoo, and Miffy's going to go with her daddy. Is everybody comfy? Here we go. What shall we do today, said Mr. Rabbit one morning. Shall we take the train and go to the zoo? Oh, yes, cried Miffy. She ran to put on her yellow coat. Soon she was ready to go, and they set off to the station. Scott, you have to sit all the way down so that everyone can see. That's good. Ryan, sit all the way down, please.
I went to the zoo before.
Let's see what Miffy's going to see at the zoo. You know, they're not going to go in their car. They're going to take the train. Isn't that a good idea? The train whistled along past houses and fields. Miffy looked out of the window and counted all of the cows that she saw as they passed by. When they got to the zoo, Mr. Rabbit bought tickets at the gate. I can hear the lions roaring, said Miffy. Oh, boy. What do lions sound like when they roar? Oh, good. Real loud. Do it again for me. Oh, good job. First, they saw the red and green parrots. Those are birds that can talk. Pretty Polly, squawked the parrots, rocking on their perch. The zebra trotted up to say good morning. Oh, I wish he'd give me a ride, said Miffy. The kangaroo hopped along carrying her baby in her warm pouch, and the baby peeked out at Miffy. Isn't that a good idea? To have a pocket in your tummy to carry your baby?
Yeah.
Makes it easier, doesn't it? Then you don't have to use your arms. The elephant waved his trunk and Miffy waved back. She gave him a peanut. Thank you, he trumpeted. Can you wave to the elephant like Miffy did? Come and play with me, called the monkey. He was swinging on the branch of a tree, but Miffy couldn't climb up. It was much too high. The tall giraffes bent down their long necks. Hello, little Miffy, they said. Have you come to see us? There was just enough time for a ride on the old tortoise. Miffy sat high up on his shell. How slowly he crawled along. What kind of an animal does a tortoise look like?
Turtle.
It looks like a turtle, right? And he's green. You're right.
Hey,
Then Miffy said goodbye to all her friends at the zoo. She got into the train and she slept all the way home
Guess what?
because she was so tired from looking at all the animals. Can you say goodnight to Miffy? Good night, Miffy. She gets tired all the time, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Scott, do you sometimes take a nap like Miffy does?
Wow.
Oh, never? How about Jimmy? Are you too big to take a nap? Or do you sometimes take a nap?
I take a nap of the days I don't go to nursery.
Oh, on the days that you don't go to school. David, do you take a nap sometimes?
I'm tired. Michael, I'm tired.
You get tired if you're busy and if you go to school and you take a nap. How about Eddie? Does Eddie take a rest sometimes? Oh, no. Jennifer, do you ever take a rest? How about Ryan? Do you take a rest sometimes? Not anymore?
Guess what?
What?
I'm getting squished.
You're getting squished. Oh, I'd hate to see you get squished. How about if we stand up and stretch? Can you do that? Everybody stand up. We're going to listen to a record in just a minute, but I'd like to tell you about it first. It's called Sammy. It's about a little boy named Sammy whose father sent him to the store to buy some bread. But Sammy didn't feel like walking.
Oh, yeah.
Did you hear this before?
Record.
He wanted to fly instead, so he pretended to fly to the store, and we're going to fly all around the room. And then he felt like swimming like a fish, and he felt like doing other things other than walking. Would you like to see what Sammy does to get to the store? All right, here we go with a song named Sammy. Everybody get ready, loosen up. Let's go like this while we're waiting. Can you clap?
It's already started.
It did start, you're right, let's listen. He wanted to fly, good. Can you fly? Fly all around, come on. Fly to the store. Eddie, can you fly all around the orange rug? Good flying, birds. Fly way up high on your tippy toes. Now fly way down low near the ground. Good, fly all around. Hear the flying music? Come on, let's fly. Okay, good, now let's listen.
This is the story about Sammy. His father sent him out to buy.
Wonder what he's going to do next. What do you think, Scott? Jimmy, what do you think?
He wished he could swim instead.
He wanted to swim. Can you show me how to swim like a fish? Real fast. Come on, fish. Swim, swim, swim. Good. Now swim slowly, very slowly. Good swimming. Now swim fast again. Come on, real fast. Good. Now come back and wait to see what's next. Sammy better get to the store. It's getting late.
This is the story about Sammy.
Wonder what he'll do next.
His father sent him out
What do you think,
to buy
Jimmy?
bread. But Sammy didn't feel like walking. He wished he could crawl.
Oh, he wanted to crawl. Can you show me how a bug crawls? Come on, bugs, let's go. Oh, Jennifer, good bug. Good for you, David. Come on, Jimmy, let's be a bug.
I need a grasshopper.
Oh, a grasshopper. Good idea. Scott, can you be a bug? Okay. Come on, bugs, let's crawl back and come over here to listen to see what's next.
This is the story about Sammy.
Wonder what he's going to do.
Father sent him out to buy bread. But Sammy didn't feel like walking. He wished he could hop.
Hop. Oh, he wants to be a rabbit. Can you hop on one foot? Come on, bunnies, hop, hop. Now hop on 2 feet. 2 feet, bunnies. Good. Eddie, come on over here with me so you don't get, oh, you don't want to get hopped on. Come on, Jimmy, hop. Now hop on the other foot, just 1 foot. Let's see. Good, Jennifer. That's hard. Good work. Oh, I hope he gets this bread. All right, come on back over here and see what's next. Can you go like this with your legs and clap with me? You better hurry up. There's one more.
He started to smile and he made up a brand new.
Let's see what he's going to do now. Good. I'm glad I'm me and I'm walking to the store. Can you walk and make your arms swing? Go in front of me, Jimmy, okay? Good walking, Ryan. Good, Jennifer. Good job. How about if we sit back down?
Cassie, are you a robot?
Oh, I hope I'm not a robot. I'm just a person. Sit right down, Jimmy. Do you remember the monkeys who jump on the bed?
Yeah.
Can you put your hand out like this and hold up 3 fingers for monkeys? What does the doctor say when he shakes his finger?
No more monkeys jumping on the bed.
Right, okay, here we go. Let's make the first monkey a girl. 3 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped her head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, No more monkeys jumping on the bed. Two little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. One little monkey jumping on the bed. He fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. Did I do the ending for you last week? No little monkeys jumping on the bed. None fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, get those monkeys straight to bed. Did I do that for you, Jimmy? I didn't know that I'd done it. I'm set for a circus story. Everybody sit down and get comfy. And sit all the way flat down. That's a boy, Jimmy. That's the way. Then everybody will be able to see. This is a story about a circus baby. What kind of an animal is my circus baby?
An elephant.
An elephant, right. He lives in the circus with his mom, and his mommy is very good friends with the clowns. She would like her baby to be just like the circus people. She'd like him to eat with a spoon. Do elephants eat with spoons? No. Wait till you see what happens when he tries to eat with a spoon. He makes such a mess. Jennifer, are you all set for the circus baby? Sit straight up. This is a long story, so get comfy, Ryan, all the way down. Once there was a mother elephant who lived with a circus. Her baby marched beside her in every circus parade. Sometimes when the sun was very, very hot, the tired little elephant would stop short. He wouldn't take another step. For Mother Elephant, this was most embarrassing. She had to pick him up with her long trunk and carry him. But all in all, Mother Elephant was very proud of her baby. Mother Elephant was friendly with all the people in the circus. Best of all, she loved Zombie the Clown and his family. There's Zombie right there. And there's Mrs. Clown. And who's this? Baby Clown. He looks just like a big clown, doesn't he, but smaller. She spent much of the time with her head poked through the flap of Zombie's tent. Her tiny black eyes saw everything there was to see. Her ears were so big that she could hear everything, too. She liked to watch the clowns when they were eating. Mr. Clown sat at one end of the table, with Mrs. Clown at the other end. The baby clown, with a pretty bib tied around his neck, sat in a high chair right in the middle. Mother Elephant decided that her baby must learn to eat properly, just as the circus people did. One day, when Mr. and Mrs. Clown were still in the big circus tent, Mother Elephant awakened her child. Shh, she said to her baby, come with me, but don't make any noise. The little elephant took hold of his mother's tail. Stepping very softly, they made their way across the circus grounds, and they tiptoed right up to the clown's empty tent. After Mother Elephant and her baby were both inside the tent, she was very surprised at how little space there was, but she was very careful not to break anything. She held her big flappy ears close to her head, and she made herself just as small as possible. She kind of scrunched together so she wouldn't bump anything. She sat her baby up on Mr. Clown's stool because the baby clown's high chair was much too small for an elephant. She tied Mrs. Clown's apron around the baby's neck for a bib, and in front of him she placed a bowl of beans and the largest spoon that she could find. Now, the little elephant always tried to do what his mommy wanted, but he just couldn't manage that spoon. He tried with one foot and then with another, but his trunk was always in the way. At last he held the spoon with his trunk, but the beans spilled all over the apron bib and all over Mrs. Clown's nice, clean tablecloth. Ooh.
Yeah.
What happened to his milk, Jennifer?
He spilled it.
He spilled it, he sure did. Mother Elephant coaxed him to try just once more. He put his foot out to hold the bowl, but the bowl tipped over and clattered off the table onto the floor. Then Mr. Clown's stool gave a loud creak and split into many pieces. The baby elephant went tumbling right to the floor. Oh dear. What happened to Mr. Clown's seat?
Play.
It broke. Ooh. What do you think Mr. Clown's going to think when he gets back? He might be angry. I think he's going to be surprised too, don't you, David?
Yeah.
Just at that moment, they heard Mr. and Mrs. Clown coming home. Poor Mother Elephant. She was so excited that she reared straight up, and the whole tent collapsed right over her head and right on top of Baby Elephant. What does collapsed mean? Do you know?
Fire.
It fell down. The whole tent fell down. Uh-oh. Then the surprised Mr. and Mrs. Clown saw their tent walk away. Oh my goodness, look at that tent. Mother Elephant and Baby are walking away and the tent's going with them. Well, the next day, Mr. and Mrs. Clown were given a beautiful new tent, and Mother Elephant promised to never, ever go into that tent. And she said to her baby, "My child, you do not have to learn to eat as the circus people do. Because after all, you are an elephant." And there's Baby Elephant sitting straight up eating the way he's supposed to eat with his trunk. Do you think elephants should use spoons, Ryan?
Nah.
No. What happens if an elephant tries to use a spoon? Oh, he'd make an awful mess. Do you eat with a spoon, David? Do you eat with a spoon, Scott? Good. How about Eddie? Jimmy, do you know how to eat with a spoon?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Jennifer, do you? How about Ryan? I hope so, because if you eat with your fingers, it's a terrible mess, isn't it?
Guess what?
What?
My elephant eats with his
Trunk.
with a spoon.
With his spoon,
Yeah, it'll get all his
it'll get all over his face. He'll be a terrible mess. Do you know the song about the little spider who climbed up the water spout? Put your fingers together like this, and we'll make the spider climb up the water spout. And then make the rain come down, wiggle your fingers, and wash the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. So the eensy-weensy spider went up the spout again. All set? Do you know how to sing it? Sing it with me if you do, okay? Oh, the eensy-weensy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. So the eensy-weensy spider went up the spout again. Good. Ryan was singing that right with me. I have another circus story for you. Look at this clown. He has a blue nose. Do I have a blue nose?
Nah.
Let me look at your noses. I don't see any blue noses. I see some blue eyes, but no blue noses. And look at his big smile. Show me a clown smile. Can you make a clown smile? Oh, that's a good one, David. Good, Jennifer. Let's see what happens at the circus. A circus is such a nice place to visit. Did you go to the circus, Jennifer? Look at that clown.
I tumbled.
Oh, well, let's see what happens at the circus. Here we go. What?
I have eardrops in my ears.
You do? The big circus tent is called the Big Top. Come and see what's inside. Here's the ringmaster. My goodness, look at his big mustache. It's nearly time for the show to begin, so take your seats and get ready for the circus. The band begins to play. Bang, bang, bang go the drums. Tootly, tootly, toot, toot, toot sound the trumpets. Can you say toot, toot? Toot, toot, toot. Good trumpets. The circus horses prance into the ring. They walk and trot and dance. They are very clever horses. They're very pretty horses also. Uh-oh, here's a monkey on a bicycle. He goes twice around the ring and waves his paw to us as he goes by. I never saw a monkey ride a bicycle. Isn't that silly?
Nah.
In the circus, you see lots of funny things. Next, a great big white elephant climbs on a little stand. Then slowly, slowly, he sits right down on it. The clowns make us laugh. They run around the ring and trip one another up. They have great big feet. Look at his feet. They're almost as big as his whole body. Goodness, they're big. The 6 yellow lions do as they are told. They snarl at their trainer, and one of them roars. Can you roar like a lion? Oh, my goodness, that was loud. Good for you. The sea lions love their act. They climb ladders, balance balls on their noses, and even play tunes on trumpets. I bet it would be hard to put a ball on your nose and keep it there, wouldn't it? That sea lion is very good at that.
It would be hard and a seal.
That's right. A seal is the same as a sea lion, you're right. The tightrope walker makes us hold our breath. We think he will fall off, but he doesn't. He's walking on a rope all the way across the top of the tent. But he doesn't fall off. He's very careful. The circus horses come in again. They nod their heads and bow. They're the most wonderful horses in the whole world. Oh dear, the circus is over. The clowns wave goodbye, and the band plays a jolly tune. We'll come again to the circus next year. And there's his big blue nose again. I've seen clowns with red noses also. Clowns can have lots of different colored noses. Clowns can have lots of different colored noses. Freddie the Frog is ready to say goodbye and thank you for coming. Oh, we're not going to have time for that one today. Scott, would you like to shake with Freddie and say, have a good day, Freddie? Can you say that?
I have a good day, Freddie.
Good. How about you, Jimmy? Can you tell him to have a good day?
Hello. Goodbye, Freddie.
Goodbye, Freddie. And maybe a little later, or next time. Okay, Ryan? Goodbye, Ryan.
Goodbye.
And goodbye, Katie. And Jennifer. And Eddie, thank you for being a good listener. And Scott, we're going to shake again. And David, bye-bye. Freddie. Hi, everybody. Freddie would like to shake hands. Is that